Hello and welcome to Soaring with the ACT Matrix. Before we even get to step one, I wanted to take a little time with you and go over this thing down here called self-doubt. And I've been teaching the matrix for several years now, and oftentimes I'll show it to somebody and they'll say, "Oh wow, that's simple, that's easy to do." And then a week or two later, I see them and I say, "Hey, have you done that yet? Done the matrix yet with somebody?" And they'll say, "No, I haven't got around to that." And then in the conversation I sum it up as self-doubt has shown up. And even if you haven't seen the matrix before, this is the matrix. And we put mind stuff, mental stuff down here, and we put behaviors that other people can observe up here. So this would be in the category of thinking of showing the matrix to somebody. You've gotten a lesson from me or something, and you think about showing it, and then boom, self-doubt shows up. And then thoughts like, I might make a mistake, or I will look foolish, or they won't like it, and all kinds of stuff like that will show up. And you'll be forgetting that I and maybe even your friends and stuff have told you that, wow, this matrix thing is pretty cool and people really like it. And if you show it to them, like almost 100% of the time, they like it. But the self-doubt will get in there and you'll forget about it, and it'll stop you. And later on, you'll be learning that, this is the stuff you move toward that's important to you, and this is the stuff that can show up and get in the way. At least that's one way of using the matrix. Well, this is a case of that. You think of showing the matrix, and the thing to do if it won't right away is you would go boom like that, and you would show the matrix to somebody. So show the matrix, just like that. But instead, that didn't happen. And I'll erase that real quick. And instead, you thought of showing somebody the matrix, boom, self-doubt shows up, and then boom, you do the don't show the matrix. So what you can do as you get started with all of this stuff is notice this basic acceptance process is what it's called, is that you think of showing the matrix and maybe this stuff shows up, and you learn how to accept and have this stuff and say, oh yeah, there's those thoughts. I've had thoughts like that about many other things in my life, and I'll just have those, and instead of doing this line, I will instead, I'm going to erase that, and instead of doing that, I'll do this. That is, take this stuff with me. That's the acceptance. So accept that stuff as part of the deal, and then do the matrix. And the matrix, as you'll see later on, is real easy. And don't worry about this screw-up stuff. I screw it up all the time, and it still works just fine for me. So there you go. That's how you get work with the matrix with self-doubt, and you're already getting an early lesson in that. You learn how to have this kind of stuff, and to have is another word we use for acceptance. So now you'll be launching on into step number one. Show you how to set this thing up. Talk to you in step one.